Welcome back, DWC members. We're so happy that you logged in today to work out with us. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, my name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, I'm gonna be showing you the beginner modifications to the 4 exercise moves that we're doing in today's workout. Natalie is wearing yellow today, so she's gonna show you the intermediate level, and since Drew's wearing red, he's gonna be showing you the advanced version of the 4 exercise moves that we're doing in today's workout. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is have Natalie help me by showing both the green and yellow versions so that you know who to follow. If you've been a member for a while and you know these moves, you can go ahead and fast forward to the warm-up. So for green, for a tricep dip, what we're gonna go ahead and do is do this on the ground. So as you can see, she's sitting down with her knees bent and her feet on the floor, and she's taking her hands and she's putting them about a foot behind herself, so right behind her butt, and her fingers are facing towards her body. Then from here, she's gonna hinge at the elbow, leaning back as far as she can go while keeping her elbows in tight, and then pushing up through the palms, bringing yourself up to the starting position. That's gonna isolate and really work that tricep muscle. The further you go back though, you guys, the harder it is to come back up because you're pushing all your weight back up. Yellow and red are gonna be doing the exact same motion. The only difference is red's gonna be using a heavy weight on their lap to make it more difficult. You're gonna get a chair or a ledge and you're gonna put your hands, your palms right on the corner of that, come off, your butt comes off about 6 inches to maybe a foot, and then you're gonna hinge at the elbow, bringing yourself all the way down till your arms are parallel to the ground, and then you're gonna push yourself back up. Again, keeping those elbows in tight, that's the key here. Drew had a good example, like imagine having a soccer ball behind you and you're trying to keep that squeezed in tight to keep your elbows in the right position. The next move we're doing are scooping curls. We're all doing actually the exact same motion. The only difference is gonna be the weight you use. You'll see I'm showing that you can use something around your house like light soup cans, or you can even use water bottles, and then you'll just scale up in weight based on your fitness level. You're gonna hold that weight right up at your side so your palms are facing in towards you. And then what you're gonna be doing, hammer curls. Yep. And what you're gonna be doing is coming up directly straight in front of you, keeping that weight straight up and down, just like you see here. So the whole time the weights, your palms are facing in towards each other, and you're squeezing your bicep at the top of the move. Again, this is the hammer curls. I'm gonna show you scooping curls next. So you come all the way up, squeeze, and then come all the way back down, just like you see right there. Perfect. The next move we're doing again is also all the same, and it is the scooping bicep curl. So you're gonna have your arms kind of dug in at your side, and you're gonna have your weights out a little bit at an angle, but again, they're still facing each other. You're gonna bring those weights down like you're scooping something up, and then you're gonna be scooping it up towards your mouth. We like to joke around, we're scooping ice cream here. So you're gonna come up, you're turning your palms and facing towards you at the top position, then you're leveling them out, coming back down and coming up just like you see we're doing here. And then the last move we're doing are tricep push-ups. These, in my opinion, are the hardest tricep moves that we can do. At a green version, you're gonna wanna get near a wall. Similar to a push-up, but you're gonna have your arms in closer. So you want them a little bit closer than shoulder width apart. You're gonna hinge at the elbow, and you're gonna bring your forearms in towards the wall, and then you're gonna push up from your palms. So you're really keeping in those elbows tight. Now, this is a very difficult move, so the closer you are to the wall, the easier it's gonna be. So just gauge that level for yourself. Yellow and red are gonna be doing the exact same move for tricep push-ups. The only difference is red's gonna be on their feet, while yellow's on their knees. They're in a similar push-up position where your back is flat and your butt is down, but your hands are about shoulder width or closer together. You're gonna hinge at the elbow, bringing your chest all the way to the ground and push all the way back up to the starting position. This is a really hard move, and as you can see, they're keeping their triceps in really close to their body. So those elbows are in close, and they're just engaging the tricep as they push out of that push-up. All right, you guys, so those are the 4 moves we're doing. Natalie and I are gonna get started with the warm-up. Make sure that you warm up with us so that you're ready for this workout, and Drew will explain the structure of today's workout for you.
All right, you guys, so what we're doing today is we're doing 2 different supersets. Each superset, we're doing 5 rounds. So the first superset, we're doing 24 dips, followed by 18 hammer curls. We're repeating that for 5 total rounds, okay? So 1 round is 24 dips, 18 hammer curls, that's 1. 24 dips, 18 hammer curls, that's 2. You do it for a total of 5. No breaks in between, no 30-second rest, anything. Once you finish those 5 rounds, you move on to the second superset, which is 18 scooping curls, followed by 10 tricep push-ups. Repeat that for 5 total rounds, and it's for time. So you're moving as fast as possible with quality form on each single rep, okay? But it's you versus you. So we're all gonna go at different paces, so you don't have to worry if you're not keeping up with the person or the color that you're following today. It's you versus you. If you finish before us, cool. If you finish 20 minutes after us, that doesn't matter. It's all you versus you in today's workout. You got your own pace, however long it takes you. to do 5 rounds for the first one and 5 rounds for the second one.
All right, you guys. So we warmed up our arms and we're ready to go. Make sure you have your weights nearby. If you want, you can grab a second set of weights if you're not really sure what level you're at. And we're gonna get started in just a few seconds. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the dip position based on your level. We're gonna get started in 2, 1, and go. Remember, we're all gonna be going at our own pace here, so you might wanna count your reps out loud, and if it's helpful, you can have a pen and paper handy to write down when you complete each set, because you're gonna be doing 5 of those. Remember to keep those elbows in really close to your body so that you're really just working that tricep muscle.
Yeah, and you guys, you wanna make sure that you're not using your legs to push your body weight up off the ground. It's really easy to naturally kind of cheat and do that. You really want to focus on using that tricep muscle to push the weight up.
Quality reps here, you guys. We know you're going for time. Make sure each rep is quality.
Remember, you only want the part from your elbow to your wrist to be moving. You don't want any other part of your arm or your chest. So I don't want to see you or hear of you guys going like that. You just want this part.
Now we'll probably remind you a lot through this workout that this is you versus you. We're all going to be going at a different pace. You may be going a little bit faster than us. You also may be going a little bit slower than us. As you can see, I'm behind both yellow and red right now, and that's okay. You're gonna go at your own pace, making sure you have proper form throughout the entire exercise. So if you need to take some breaks as well, go ahead and do that.
Another thing you can do is pay attention to the clock, so and try and stay with that pace. So I know that first round took me about 1 minute and 10 seconds, so that's gonna kind of be my goal for the next 4 rounds.
Now, if you guys are wondering if you picked a heavy enough weight, by the end of those 18 curls, it should be really tough for you to complete those reps. If you plowed through those 18 and you didn't feel like your arms were sore or that it was hard, you probably didn't have a heavy enough weight. So you can go ahead and push pause and grab a heavier weight for the second round.
I can feel that blood rushing through my arms.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough arm workout, you guys. That's for sure.
Just focus on quality reps. I know this is definitely going to be a hard arm workout. If you need to take a couple of breaks and shake out those arms, that's okay. You do not have to do this unbroken. And actually, if you chose the proper weight, it'd be actually really hard to do this without taking a break at some point during the sets.
All right, round
Good job,
3
guys.
is where it starts to get hard.
Okay, I'm at 2 minutes
Round
and
3,
20
4, and
seconds,
5.
so about right on pace. Yeah, Drew's right. This is when you're really gonna start feeling it. You guys, workouts like this are really good. I used to be worried about lifting weights or doing resistance training because I thought it was gonna make me bulky. And as you can see, Lynn and I are not crazy bulky. And we lift heavy. I mean, you wanna pick a heavy enough weight. Whew, my arms. So that, like we said, by the last rep of each round, you're really struggling to finish with good form. You're not gonna get bulky by lifting heavy. Most women do not have enough testosterone. I mean, it's hard. Gosh, I've been trying to build muscle for years and years. It's hard to get more muscle than what I have right now.
It's so true. It is difficult to build muscle, you guys, a lot harder than you think. That's why we focus on so many exercises that are going to help you to build muscle slowly over time, to help you give you that tone and definition that you want, and also to improve your resting metabolic rate. But like Natalie said, you lifting heavy weights isn't going to mean you're going to wake up with these huge He-Man arms tomorrow.
Trust me.
I promise.
Guys try and do it all the time, and it's hard for guys. There's a lot of guys that struggle.
And they have 10 times the testosterone we have, which actually helps them.
Well, number 4 here.
I know I've heard Lynn talk about this before, but as women, we joke a lot that like we can just look at a cookie and gain weight, as opposed to guys who can eat more. But the reality is, most guys have more lean muscle than women do. And so because they have more muscle in their body, they burn more calories throughout the day by doing the exact same activities that we do. And so by building more lean muscle, Lynn just said 1 pound of muscle burns 10 times more than 1 pound of fat. And so what we're really trying to do here is get you nice and toned looking, but also we want you guys to be able to eat more.
Absolutely.
Eating more makes me happy.
Absolutely, you guys. So I know a lot of this workout is going to be mind over matter. This is a really hard workout. Your arms are going to be burning and sore, but just remember, we're building muscle here to help you get toned, to help you boost that metabolic rate. So focus on proper form. Take as many breaks as you need to. I'm partway through my dips. I'm shaking out my arms. I'm going to get right back into position to keep going. If you need to take 5 breaks in between, that's okay. We're going at our own pace.
There we go.
Nice job.
All right, round 5, Team
Shake
Red.
out those arms. Try to keep up that same pace and consistency like Natalie talked about. Remember, on these hammer curls, we're not throwing our weight up. We're really not moving our lower body at all. Keep those glutes squeezed, your core tight, just bending from basically from your elbow up through your forearm is the only thing moving. Good job.
Yeah, and you want to make sure you're having a full extension at the bottom. If you're just going like this, you're not going to work your bicep muscle all the way. You're only going to work the upper half or the lower half. You really want that full extension. Oh, my arms are just dead. Okay.
All right, nice job, you guys. Take out those arms. If you need to take a quick break or get a drink of water, you can, and then get right back into it. And again, if you're not at our same pace, that's okay. This is really about challenging yourself. And a lot of times when you're doing the hardest level, like if I was using heavier weights, you can guarantee I'd be taking more breaks. And that's okay. You're not going to see progress if you don't challenge yourself. So if you've been using 5-pound weights for, say, the last 2 months, try to use something that's closer to 8 and really challenge yourself now. You guys are doing great. Focus on quality reps, just focus on form and keep going.
Oh man, all those dips.
Good job, you guys. Keep pushing. You'll get there. We're almost there.
About 6 minutes into this workout. Good job, guys.
Okay. All right, shake those arms out a little bit before we go into scooping curls.
Ooh.
And then
And by the
tricep
end of
push-ups.
those dips, you guys. Whew. Keep track of those reps. If it helps, count those reps out loud. Hopefully we're not distracting you talking too much. We just want to remind you to focus on form though. Quality reps, you guys. Quality over quantity. If you need to take more breaks, that's okay. Really challenge yourself throughout this exercise routine, but take breaks as you need them. Shake out those arms.
Okay. I know we're going right into scooping curls, but I had to set the weights down for a second. It's like weird. My arms feel like rubber bands right now, just like so tight.
I'm shaking my arms out too before I go into my next set. So we're kind of all close to around the same pace and consistency right now, but if you're not there, don't get discouraged. If you want, go ahead and push pause until you catch up if you think that'll be helpful, or you can rewind the video, or you can even, you can even shut it off and just finish this workout on your own. We just want you to stay motivated and focus on proper form throughout the entire exercise routine.
You can just put us on mute. Put your own music on.
Nice job. If you guys need to break up those reps, that's okay. I did 10. I'm gonna finish the last 8.
Yeah.
I'm probably making funny faces because this is really hard. Like a lot harder than I thought this workout was gonna be.
Here we go.
Yeah, the truth is at this point, you guys should be at burnout.
Yes.
Your arms should really be fatigued. And if they're not, you need to bump up a level.
Okay. Tricep push-ups, my favorite exercise.
Yeah, your favorite. Now remember, Green, the closer you're into the wall, the easier this is going to be. This is a very difficult move, especially for beginners. So if you feel like you really can't push your body back up in this position, come closer like you see me doing here. It's okay if you're really close to the wall. You're still going to work that same muscle, engage that same muscle group, and it's more important you have proper form. You keep those elbows in tight than that you're too far away. So just challenge yourself.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. We only got 4 more rounds.
We got this, you guys. Nice job. Every rep counts. Quality repetitions. Okay. Making sure that you have those glutes squeezed, that core tight. Make sure you're really squeezing your bicep at the top of these curls. And then remember, break it up however you need to. If you want to break it up in sets of 4, or if you want to do 2 sets of 9.
2 rounds down.
I'm doing
3 more
10,
to go.
shaking out those arms.
Here we go.
Try to keep up the same pace and consistency. If you saw how long it took you to finish 1 round of this, maybe try to gauge and do that for the remaining rounds.
Oh Good job, guys.
Burning.
Oh, man. That's the
Nice
best I can
job.
describe it. My arms really do feel like a tight rubber band right now. This is tough.
All right, quality reps, you guys.
Remember, you want your hands close together. I like to try to touch my thumbs together when I'm going down.
Helps if you breathe out as you come up. Breathe in as you come down, breathe out as you come up.
Whew.
Ooh, oh man, those are difficult. Shake out those arms.
Oh, man. Here we go.
If you're following me here in green, I'm on my 3rd set of the last superset.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Good thing there's not like a camera on the mat here because you'd see me like really struggling on those reps.
Remember, you guys, take as many breaks as you need. I'm doing about 10 reps, and then I'm shaking my arms out and going into more. Also, at the green level, if you get to the point of complete failure and you're not able to really do a quality rep, then you can go ahead and put down the weight and do this without any weight, just with your own body weight and focusing on form. You're still going to get benefit. Okay, this is you versus you.
2 rounds left. If you're with me, it's getting harder though. My arms are getting burned out.
Nice job. Remember, if you're on these tricep push-ups, the key here is to really make sure those elbows are staying in as close as possible. If you have your elbows going out, you're going to work a different muscle group.
Oh man.
It's burning.
It is burning. Oh, this isn't a workout where I'm like sweating profusely like some of our other ones, but I guarantee you're making a lot of changes right now. You're breaking down that muscle.
Ooh.
Your body's going to repair stronger.
Yeah, a lot of times, you guys, it's pretty common, especially for my female clients, to feel discouraged when we have a workout like this and they don't feel like they're sweating as much, even though they can feel that they really, had a great workout. You got to remember that building muscle is going to help you more long term. It's going to help your muscle. It's going to obviously muscle mass helps with your bone density. It's going to help you burn more fat. It's going to help you have a better shape in your arms, for example, because we're doing these arm workouts. So don't get discouraged. Remember, we are very strategic about how we write these workouts, giving you the maximum benefit.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. One more round, Team Red.
Okay, I got 2 more rounds. Good job, guys. You can see we're all at different paces.
Arms are full of blood. Definitely want to stretch them out after this. Really good. Whew, this is how you get your muscles to grow.
Yep.
The more muscle you have, the more fat you burn.
Yep.
So don't be afraid of lifting weights.
Nice job, you guys. Taking breaks as you need to. This is you versus you, but really try to challenge yourself to take as few breaks as possible.
Okay, I have to shake my arms out at 12.
I'm breaking up these tricep push-ups, and you may need to do that too. Even if you just do a couple and then you have to take a break, that's okay. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to take a little longer and have good form than it is to plow through these.
Okay, tricep push-ups.
Nice job.
And maybe you started at red and you're really struggling to get these tricep push-ups. It's okay if you need to drop down to yellow for the last couple rounds.
Yeah, this is a lot of tricep push-ups, you guys, 50. And this, for me, is the hardest tricep move. Nice job. Remember, focusing on form, quality form. Really make sure you're engaging the proper muscles. If you're doing these stripping curls with me, make sure you're really squeezing your bicep at the top.
Done. Oh, good job, you guys. If you already beat me and you're done, feel free to fast forward to the cool down if you want to. Or you can just sit here and watch us suffer. Or these guys suffer.
That's sometimes fun too, right? All right, if you're following me here in green, I am on my last set of tricep push-ups.
Yeah.
Remember, keeping good form the entire time. Those hands are close together. You're keeping those elbows in tight. Really make sure you're just engaging those triceps. I know it burns. You can break these up however you need to. For me, I'm breaking these up into 2 sets of 5.
And I'm breaking these into 2 sets of 9, kind of shaking my arms out in between.
Oh, good job, you guys. That was definitely a hard one. Great arm workout.
Oh, you guys, you know we like to talk about this a lot, but the biggest thing here at Dollar Workout Club is like we're just excited that you showed up, okay? And some days you may not have as much energy as other days. Maybe you do normally use 10-pound weights and today you're using 5-pound weights because you're so fatigued, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up for having a hard day. Don't beat yourself up because you're not going as fast as someone on camera. There's gonna be days that you go faster than we do, okay? So this is always you versus you, and the biggest thing I always like to point out is having integrity to yourself just by completing the workout. Whether you take breaks in between, whether you're doing red even though that's a real struggle and so you're still on the first superset, that's okay. You're gonna see the most progress by challenging yourself and making sure that every time you just complete the workout. So we're proud of you guys. So if you're still working hard at home, like Natalie is here, we're cheering you on. Don't give up, focus on every single rep, quality form, you guys.
Last one.
Ooh, last one.
Get it.
You got this.
Easy,
Woo!
easy.
Nice job.
15
Nice
half
job.
minutes.
Shake that out. Now, if you guys are still working at home, again, go ahead and push pause. I challenge you to finish this workout regardless of how long it takes, and then you can unpause and join with us in these cool down stretches. We're gonna go ahead and do a nice bicep stretch. What you're gonna wanna do is grab the palm and pull that so that your fingers are trying to be pulled back towards the back wall, for example, which I'm facing right now. So it's bending at the wrist, making sure that you have that arm, that bicep in really close and tight by your body. You can see that pretty well from the side view with Drew here.
Oh, your bicep should be nice and tight. You should definitely feel this in your bicep muscle.
This should feel really good. And when we release this in a second, you'll feel all that blood rushing back in. All right, shake it out a little bit. Feel a little tingly, feel that. Other hand, other side, close by your body. Whew. Yeah, your arms should be really tight after this, you guys, and it's gonna help with the soreness and the tightness if you really stretch out. You'll probably wanna do these stretches later on today again. What's great is you could do these even sitting at your office desk if you work. Nice job. We're gonna go into a tricep stretch. You're gonna go ahead and reach those hands over your head, bend one at the elbow, bringing it back, using the other arm for support. You're actually gonna push that elbow down, and as you can see right here, I'm trying to slowly walk my fingers down the middle part of my back. You should really feel this stretch all throughout the front of your arm, the tricep right here.
You know, one thing I was just thinking about that I do think about sometimes when I'm cooling down and I kind of have a moment of self-reflection is even if you're not where you want to be yet, you can take a minute to appreciate the process and to appreciate the journey and be grateful that, maybe you're more improved than you were a month ago, and take a moment to really recognize that. And instead of feeling like, ugh, I'm not where I want to be, I'm not at my goal weight, I'm not strong enough, instead of feeling down on yourself for that, give yourself permission to recognize where you're at in that journey and that you're no longer here, you're now here. Right? And it's okay to stay in that positive mindset.
I love that, you guys.
Yeah, like Miley Cyrus said, it's all about the climb.
Oh,
it is. No, it's deep. It's really deep.
I love it. I love it. We
Seriously.
love you guys. Again, we appreciate you just logging in every day and working out with us. We hope you enjoyed the program. Please tell your friends and family about Dollar Workout Club and spread the news about what we're doing over here. Please stick around for that recipe and motivation video, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. All right, you guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about intuitively moving your body. Now, this might seem a little contradictory because we have Dollar Workout Club and we have structured workouts every day, but I want to throw this out here because this is actually what I personally do. Every morning when I wake up, I obviously thank my body, and I try to focus on the good in my body, instead of focusing on the negative and the things that we want to change. And then I simply ask my body, what do I feel like doing today? And I listen. Now, I know again that this might seem a little contradictory. Some days it is doing a workout like Dollar Workout Club, and some days it's not. Some days I feel like, you know, I'd rather do yoga, or I'd rather go for a walk, or I'd rather go for a swim. Or maybe my body just feels like, you know, I'm really worn out and tired and I haven't been sleeping enough and I feel like I need a rest day. You know, there's other ways to get physical activity. Maybe it's just that you walk more during that day. Maybe you park further away in a parking lot. Maybe you take the stairs in your office or wherever you're out. You know, you can play with your kids at the park. There's so many ways for us to stay active, be healthy, and move our bodies. And I just want to remind you guys that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to do a specific program. You don't have to do all of the Dollar Workout Club videos. Maybe you do 2 a week, maybe you do 3 a week, maybe 1 week you do 1, and the next week you do 5. I think a lot of the times the reason why we quit and things mess up when we're trying to become healthier is we have things in our mind of how it has to look. I have to do all 5 workouts this week or else I'm not good enough. I have to do all of, you know, the meal prepping and eating this week or else I'm a failure. And that's what messes us up. We're all gonna be imperfect. So instead of beating yourself up that maybe you don't feel like doing the workout today, just think to yourself, what would my body like to do? And you will intuitively know what you should do that day to make it the best benefit and health program for you. Hope that helps.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of the Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing
hashtag.
it. Hashtag. Let's do this.
Hashtag
no, we
Team
love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.